Yo, this is your boy Breeze, and you are now tuned into the most dangerous podcast in the world. Tell them I said it starts now.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Welcome to Tell 'em I Said It podcast.
Our last episode of 2019.
Woo.
We are going out with a shebang. A hillbilly hoedown.
For the snaps.
For the snaps. Hey, yo, you know what? I'm depressed right now because
why?
I really think, like, my soulmate might be a white woman. And that's breaking my heart.
That is heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
That is truly unfortunate.
Right, so...
where did that come from?
I don't know. I was watching you.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I feel personally attacked.
Is that with the white guy that was killing all the people? Is that a new series or something?
Well, I think it started last year or something.
But nobody watched it?
Nah. It got hot like now.
I'm about to say because like so that's what the white guy that's killing all the people that trying to get at the girl he like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's what I want a nigga to go. I want a nigga to do that.
Bro, it's the first episode. The first one starts. They're in a bookstore or whatever, and she comes in, and like the way he thinks, he's like, oh, she's not wearing a bra. She obviously wanted me to see that she's not wearing a bra. Oh, she turned around like this. She obviously wanted me to see that.
He sounds like a pedophile.
No, he's not a pedophile.
He sounds like a creep.
The nigga like, a cancer. He's a cancer. I'm telling you.
Like, he sound like a creep. He sound like somebody, like, okay, she's wearing a skirt, so she want me to grab her booty type
yeah,
shit.
Like, he sound like a creep.
You
like,
don't do that.
I ain't gonna tell you the whole story, the whole thing. You gotta watch it. But
well, you know I ain't got no Wi-Fi, so it's gonna be a minute before
you got your phone, though.
True.
You got your phone, you good?
Yeah, my mom's got Netflix. Okay.
But yeah, so all my white queens, go ahead and slide in them DMs.
White queens? Oh, no, yo. This is definitely the last episode with the white queens.
Queens.
Ain't no such thing.
Yo, I know.
And white queens look like Queen Elizabeth. Black queens look like Cleopatra.
Oh.
And Queen Nefertiti.
You know what? Queen Latifah actually kind of bad to me. I don't know why.
She's very beautiful.
Yeah, she bad.
But she don't like you. She don't.
I know she
would prefer me over you.
I know she would.
She ain't.
But if you gave me a chance, I'd knock that tree down.
She ain't with the dick.
I timber that.
And you know what was crazy? This is so off topic how we just started talking about Queen Latifah.
What?
But on Living Single, she used to get all the bad niggas.
She
all
did.
The baddies.
She did.
Like
they was all dogs though. They was all dogs.
Nah.
Most of them were dogs.
Scooter really loved her.
True,
Remember,
true,
Scooter
true.
is the nigga from Black Lightning, who to this day is fine as hell.
True.
That nigga is fine.
But you know what? They was all bad. Like Regine,
she used to get rappers. She used to get fucking bad. But the nigga that's married to Tamia, what's his name? Hill, what's his name? The basketball player, tall ass nigga.
Yeah.
She had that. She had NBA players.
But that's because she
had artists, musical artists.
Yeah,
she had fine ass niggas like Scooter.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she was out here rocking Lane Bryant.
First of all, don't ever disrespect Lane Bryant. Lane Bryant made a way for chicks like me. Okay,
they made a way for them.
I started wearing Lane Bryant bras in middle school.
That's not a good thing.
That is because they made bras that actually supported the boobs that I was carrying in middle school. I couldn't wait while my friends was going to Walmart and shit getting these little white ass satin bras. My big titty ass this is when I had boobs. Don't go by what you see now.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
don't be fooled. Okay, Back in the day, my boobs were like 3 times as big as they are now.
Damn.
So I was wearing like I lost weight.
Oh.
Hello.
You lose the titty meat too?
Yeah, booty, all of that. You think the meat? You think the weight just come from certain places?
Yeah,
like the pick and choose. Like we gonna hit these arms, these calves.
See, that's why you go to Dr.
No,
Miami. That's why you go to Dr. Miami.
I am like
you don't go to
dog. I'm like a C or a D cup. When my boobs, I was like an H or an F.
Damn.
Not in middle school, like recently. Okay. When I was in middle school, I was like a double D, triple D.
Damn! Got titties bigger than a teacher. I know wasn't nobody focusing in that class.
When I tell you don't know what you have till it's gone. Right. Now I be sitting here with these little ass raisins, like my boobs are pitiful now, but but I've lost like 160 pounds.
See,
guys.
You should have went to Dr. Miami. He could have sucked it out from the.
I think about 35 of them joints came from my boobs alone.
But you know what? You 25, 30 came from back problems and all kind of stuff. So.
But I was heavy. You know, like some girls, like my cousin, just.
Go ahead.
What's something funny about what I don't see you the joke. I didn't get the joke. Guys, did you get the joke? Because I didn't get the joke.
Go ahead, say what you gotta
say.
Say what you gotta say. I'm cool.
Anyway, my cousin, who's like my age, actually had a breast reduction like 2 years ago, and she has a smaller frame than me. She was like nowhere as big as me. She's just thick, but her boobs was really big. So like she was probably having back problems and shit. So she got a breast reduction. Me, I'm way bigger than my cousin is. Like, so I didn't have like pain or back problems from my boobs. My boobs never bothered me. Now the weight did though. My feet was fucked up.
I bet.
Standing up for 8 hours.
I bet. Yeah, 8 hours doing what? Oh yeah, somebody definitely hammering something.
Knocking some boots.
Hey yo, that's a bed frame. My boy, get it in.
Get knocked out that in the 2020s and the 2000s.
He is definitely clapping them cheeks.
Anyway.
Boy.
Anyway,
You
okay.
think you off the yak?
What they say about that yak?
Hey, when you off that yak,
making it clap. Oh, all right.
But yeah, so it's our last episode of 2019.
Yeah,
it's been a good year. It's really been.
It has. We actually been doing this podcast for almost a year.
Because remember in the summer. Like,
the first episode that we did was about Nipsey Hussle. It was right after Nipsey passed,
so it was like
and
June.
he passed in March or April.
No, he passed in June.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. No, he was born in June.
Yeah, he passed in March or April, and the only reason I remember that was because I was on my way back from visiting my daughter for her birthday, and her birthday is in March. And that's when I heard the news of him passing. So he passed, I think, the end of March or early April.
Wow, so we've been almost a year.
So we've been doing, consistently.
Consistently.
It don't even feel like it.
It don't. Like every episode feels like a new thing.
Yeah,
like brand new.
Damn.
It's just fire, man.
Yeah, it's been a
we
good
be
year.
Deep in the game.
I've been asking everybody like how their year's been, and a lot of people have been telling me that 2019 was a shitty year for them.
Yeah, they said 2019 was like the baby brother of 2016.
What does that mean? Because
2016 was horrible. Freaking horrible.
2016 was okay for me. It wasn't a bad year. Now 2017 was my shit.
A lot of people died. Trump got elected. You know, it was a lot of bad shit.
Has it been almost 4 years?
Yes. A lot of bad shit was
this
going
has
on.
been the worst like president run that we've had, to the point where I didn't even know the nigga's almost been in office for 4 years.
Right, yes.
It don't fit because he just does so much shit on a daily basis.
Exactly.
I'm so focused on his tweets and the bullshit that he
You remember the Muslim ban? Like when he first got in office, like he was trying to ban Muslims.
I do remember that.
That shit seemed like yesterday. You know?
Damn, it's been almost 4 years.
Bruh.
And now he about to get impeached, hopefully. But then his boy gonna take over, and it's like, what does that do for us?
But he only got like a couple more months a year. You know what I mean? It ain't that much. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. We almost up out of here. But yeah, it's been a wild decade, man. It's been. I was reading something that said the first iPad was released like in 2010. I didn't know that. I thought the first iPad came out like 5 years ago.
Here's the thing: when shit like that, when iPads and stuff first dropped, we wasn't on them like that.
Yeah, true.
That was the shit that like rich white people had, like iWatches and Apple Watches and shit. Like if Apple Watches had came out a longer time ago, we wouldn't have been rocking them shits. Even if we had an iPhone, it just wouldn't have been something that we was rocking. Nah, we was fucking with iPods. Like that's all we had with iPods.
I was thinking about buying me an iPod.
Most of us had iPods before we even had iPhones.
That's facts.
Them little iPod shuffles, and then when the iPod Touch came out, it was a wrap.
You know they had games on there. Like when I found out they had games on the iPod.
Imagine
game's over.
Imagine it's 2000 and I don't know 2008, and you're walking around with an iPod shuffle. You gotta wait for a certain song to play. You got 230 songs on your shuffle
because your broke ass didn't get the Nano,
and you actually paid for a device that only plays in shuffle.
Only plays in shuffle.
If I open up Tidal today,
I can play any song.
I can play it any order, shuffle it,
back to front,
pay it in whatever.
Whatever.
Just earlier this decade, we were buying devices that only played in shuffle.
Only played. What
kind of shit is that? What a time!
Because you could have got the Nano, but
what was the Nano? That was just a smaller.
No, the Nano was like you could play it in any order. You know what I mean?
So we had to pay extra to play music in any order.
True. But think about
Apple been raping niggas.
That's what's
since
going on
day
today.
one.
Think about it. If you get Spotify, you only can play it in shuffle. But if you pay for it, you can play it in any order you want to. See, it's bullshit. But that's how they get you.
Ooh, Jesus Christ! All right, what a time!
What a time to be. You know what? Speaking of what a time. I'm gonna need Drake and Future to stop with the little subliminals, with the hints and stuff. Come on, drop the album. I need that.
You think it's dropping?
It's gonna drop. I need that in my life. It might drop tonight. Who knows? It might drop tomorrow. I don't know.
You think so?
I don't know. It might, but I need it. I need it in my life. I need that. You don't want What a Time to Be Alive too?
I'm here for that.
You here for that? Cool.
2 toxic male Scorpios on an album is
I'm here for that.
It's some heat. I can't even flex. You know how I feel about these male Scorpios, but 2 Scorpio niggas on an album is just straight heat.
You know,
because all they gonna do is talk about the. Yo, speaking of this male Scorpio toxicity, have you seen these pictures of like Future and Lori Harvey, both being in fucking they're in Nigeria, and Lori Harvey posted a video like an Instagram story or a snap dancing like she's just in a bathroom in front of the mirror, and you see Future baby ass shoes in the background on the floor by the bed. And the shade room like circled the shoes and showed a picture of Future out there in Nigeria with them same shoes on that same day.
Well,
piece the shit together, dog.
Wait, so when did Future and Lori Harvey start talking?
Apparently, this is some new shit.
What?
Like within the past couple weeks, you didn't hear about this?
Bro, that's doomed to fail. They both hoes.
Bruh, I don't think Lori Harvey a hoe.
Okay, I wouldn't say hoe.
When Future does it, he's a hoe. When Lori Harvey does it, it's called leveling up.
No, this is not what you're going to do.
It's called
this is not what you're going to do.
Getting one over on these niggas.
Hoeing is hoeing.
It's called living your best life. Hot girl summer 2020.
Hoeing is hoeing. I don't care who does it. Nah, ain't no leveling up.
That's not hoeing, bro.
That's hoeing. Nah.
Sis was dating Trey Songz earlier this year. Meek Mill wanted her on his Christmas list.
Yes, didn't get it.
Then she had an ex that's still hanging out with Steve Harvey to this day.
She got Diddy. She had Diddy.
She was fucking with Diddy. Yep. Like, sis living her best motherfucking life.
It was somebody else too. It's Future, Trey Songz, Diddy. I think it was. I feel like it was an athlete in there somewhere, mixed around in there.
It had to be
somewhere.
Sis's goals. I mean, Sis's goals for black queens like myself and others. Yeah, I can say that Sis's goals.
But y'all ain't got it like.
But here's the thing. Y'all ain't got it like I don't care if I had the Lori Harvey face body. I'm not coming for Future. I don't give a fuck. I'm not coming for Future. Because I know the connection that I have with Scorpios. I know how I know that I'm personally drawn to Scorpios, and I can see myself being drawn to him because he's a Scorpio and they're already toxic as fuck. No. Secondly, I wouldn't want no parts of Future because he's just a hoe.
So
I feel like any bitch he touched, they get pregnant. Like he don't even have to lay you down. I feel like all he got to do is stroke you with his arm, and you just magically bust out a baby named Hendrix. Wow. Like it happens every time. Hendrix.
With 3 X's now.
With 3 X, because the other 2 is 1 X, 2 X. They add an X every time. They have to.
Yeah, you got to. It's only right. But that's how you feel? Really?
Yeah.
Girl, have some fun. Get your bills paid.
Nah, I'm not fucking. No.
Get your Wi-Fi
first of all, Scorpios are possessive as shit.
So?
When you fuck with them, you're their possession. As we all know, Future has a song called My Collection. He looks at women as his material possessions.
But honestly, every man does.
Nah.
Every man does.
Every nigga's not possessive. Some niggas...
Who not?
Every nigga's not possessive.
Who?
Look, I just happen to be a possessive ass person, but all niggas are not like that.
I'm possessive. I'm territorial.
I'm all those things too, but that's just my personality. Here we go.
I'm toxic.
He said I'm toxic as fuck. Nah.
Can you imagine like having Future like trying to look in between these blinds at the end of the night? Where she at? Where she at? Like, damn, nigga. Like Drake in the car, like, come on, bro. Come on.
I'm looking for.
Yeah. I want L-O-V.
I'm looking for.
I'm telling you.
Imagine, first of all, he'd have to take his glasses off to do that.
He would.
And we all know Future ain't taking them shades off.
But nothing.
Nothing.
He's sleeping them shades.
It don't matter if it's the end of the world, if Jesus himself said, Future, take the shades off. He's not taking them shades off.
Let me see my child. Future be like, nah, bro.
Nah, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. If I gotta take the shit, chill, bro. Mm-hmm. It's certain people that can't take their shades off. You ever seen Lil Jon without his glasses off?
Bro. Bruh, get some sleep, please.
The first time I saw saw Lil Jon without his shades on, I was just like, this ain't real. This can't be real. Future's the same.
But you know what? It's like seeing Lil Jon without his glasses. It's like seeing a white woman without makeup. You'd be like, what the hell?
But the first, you know, when I saw, you want to know the first time I saw Lil Jon without his glasses? What? It was on some random shit. I was watching MTV Cribs. You know this a long time ago. I was watching MTV Cribs, and they pulled up on Lil Jon at his crib. Really? He was in the bed, chilling. No glasses on. When he opened his eyes, I said, God damn. I was like,
T-Pain without his glasses, bro. Have you seen T-Pain?
I've seen T-Pain without shades on.
He has really pretty eyes, but really creepy eyes. I'm telling you.
Let me go Google this. What you mean he got creepy eyes?
Like, they're really brown, but like they don't match with like his skin tone. You know what I mean? Let me see. It just looks weird. You gotta look at it. Ooh wee.
Yo, T-Pain. Let me tell you. T-Pain is a musical genius. I don't give a fuck. They sleep on him. Like, he took the auto-tune shit to the next level.
He did.
He really did.
But think about all the artists that wouldn't be here without auto-tune. Travis Scott would be somewhere writing songs.
Yo, Travis Scott would not sound like Travis Scott without the auto-tune.
He wouldn't. Thug wouldn't.
His eyes look fine.
What you mean?
His eyes look fine to me.
You look at the glasses.
All right, let me see a picture without, like, no shades.
You gotta type in no shades.
T-Pain, no shades. Type in Lil Jon, no shades.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. What? I'm waiting for it to pull up.
Bruh,
but relax. You're not gonna flame me on the podcast. Bruh. It's the last episode. Bruh. Watch your mouth.
Like I'm telling you,
watch your mouth.
Future would get your Wi-Fi paid. He would get it turned on.
Yo,
Wi-Fi paid.
I couldn't do it. I can't fuck with Future.
That would be good. Y'all would be a good couple. I think y'all would be a good couple. Y'all would be a volatile good couple.
Future still look at his baby mamas his possession. One of his baby mamas, he be walking around and
all my hoes is still my hoes. Okay, y'all ain't going nowhere.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm really like attached to you, even if we broken up, you're still mine.
See?
You might not know it, but
you still mine. And that means
I might drive past your house.
I'll pull up on you.
I might drive past your house at night because I'm known to do shit like that.
I'm gonna call you like you mine.
If I know where you at every Sunday at 5, I might just be in the same vicinity.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll be right in the congregation.
If I know you go to the same day party spot at 5 every Sunday, I might just be there.
You're gonna be there. I know you're gonna be there.
I'm just saying. But anyway, so. I think I've decided that, because I think the first part of the episode, you asked me who my top hip hop artist of the decade was. And of course we mentioned Drake, we mentioned Kanye, J. Cole, Kendrick. And then at first I was going to say Drake as my top artist of the decade, but I just seen this J. Cole decade video, and that shit almost had me in tears. Bro, I was holding back tears. We knew
you was gonna say Cole.
So I'm gonna go with J. Cole.
We know you're
gonna 100.
Say J. Cole.
Nah, I was really going with Drake.
Really?
As an overall artist, I was going with Drake, hands down. Hands down, I was going with Drake.
Okay, 2010
to 2020.
Because Take Care came out in 2012, right? Because the other album came out in like 2009.
It did.
No, So Far Gone came out in 2009.
Yeah, So Far Gone does not count for this decade. No, but you're forgetting Nothing was the same. Take Care, you're right. It was Take Care was first.
No. It was Take Care was second. It was Nothing was the same. I mean, not Nothing was the same.
Came out after Take Care.
No, I'm talking about what's the name of that damn album?
So Far Gone.
His first album.
So Far Gone.
No, after that, his first one with
Take Care. I mean, not Take Care. Thank Me Now.
Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later. That's the one
that's 2010.
That came out when I was in college. That's my favorite Drake album.
Okay, that's 2010. Okay, so from 2010, you got Take Care. You got why am I doing this? Yeah, it's Drake. Okay, it's Drake.
It's definitely J. Cole. Now.
I mean, for me, it's Drake.
And that's understandable because Drake was gonna be my first pick. But then when I really watched the video and I saw the evolution of J. Cole, I was like, I can't go with Drake. I mean, on a personal note, I gotta go with Cole.
For me, it's like 1A and 1B. Like they're right there. They're neck and neck.
They're neck and neck in different ways. Drake is not the humble ass type of nigga that Cole is. He's not. And Cole's not the flashy ass OVO nigga that Drake is.
They have such contrasting styles, but they make such great music.
They do.
And you know what? They're so consistent.
They are. Well, J. Cole just started becoming consistent. Nah, J. Cole was going for like a whole year. You know,
Friday Night Lights classic.
No, listen.
What's the sideline
story? After J. Cole dropped Okay, so before 2014, Forest Hills Drive.
Born Sinner is fire.
Right, Born Sinner came out in 2012.
Okay.
He dropped 2014 Forest Hills Drive in 2014 or 2015?
2014.
From that time to that time, he put out Truly Yours or whatever, but he was not consistent. And then after he dropped 2014 Forest Hills Drive, he didn't drop music for a minute.
What you mean he wasn't consistent?
After 2014 Forest Hills Drive, he didn't drop nothing for a minute.
But
he didn't drop shit for like a year.
No, Truly Yours.
No, Truly Yours came out before 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Bro, no, it did not.
Yes, it did.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Bro, no, it did not.
Bro, don't make me pull out the title credits.
Truly Yours?
Truly Yours was a mixtape that came out before 2014 Forest Hills Drive. That shit came out.
For Your Eyes Only. For Your Eyes Only is the one I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay, yeah, you tripping.
I'm not tripping.
You tripping. For Your Eyes Only came out
similar.
before KOD. Because what he did was he dropped the albums a year apart. So KOD came out 4/20 of last year.
Okay.
A year prior to that, he dropped
For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only.
It's such
For Your Eyes Only. And from the time For Your Eyes Only came out to 2014 Forest Hills Drive, there was like a break. There was like a 1.5 year break.
That's normal though.
But I'm saying he wasn't putting out music.
That's normal.
That was around the time when we was like, what's going on with Cole? Niggas was making rumors like, oh, he had a baby, da. Like he just really disappeared.
Yeah, but that's normal.
It wasn't no Dreamville. It wasn't no nothing. Like nobody was putting shit out.
Okay.
So he hasn't always been consistent. Drake has been consistent.
But that's not how I'm calculating consistency.
How are you counting consistency?
Consistency is that you make fire every time out. Like, not that you put out an album.
Okay, so you're saying every time Cole drop a project,
it's
heat.
fire.
Okay.
It's heat.
If that's what you're counting as consistency,
it's the middle of the winter, and I sit the album on my table. I ain't got to turn on no heat, no nothing.
Here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
We like Cole. You know, me and DJ done went and saw Cole together once, right?
KLD.
Yeah, we went to the KLD tour. We like Cole. But here's the thing. To everybody, everybody wasn't feeling KLD.
That's the thing I don't understand.
KLD was one of the, and even For Your Eyes Only, those were some of those albums that everybody wasn't feeling.
But I feel like For Your Eyes Only was very intimate, so I think people didn't
very
feel
intimate.
Like that.
And then KLD was very like well, I don't want to say it was non-commercial because it had bangers.
No, that's
like that ATM and that shit.
To me, it was his most commercial album.
KLD?
KLD to me was his most, because just from the jump, it was like, okay, it's like he got 808s in it. He's like up to date. He's not like
he did put some trap beats in it.
Yeah, he's not staying in his
So that's
bag.
what made it commercial to you?
It made it more. I want to say more well.
I think 2014 Forest Hills Drive was his most commercial album.
Maybe, but I'm saying, okay, you know how Cole has his style, his soul style, but he stepped into another more.
He did
more like, because people love that trap shit.
He stepped out of his box a little bit.
Yeah, he stepped into other boxes and stuff.
But I think he did that. Like, well, he talked about why he did that because he said he wanted to expand and he wanted to do different shit.
Yeah.
But I also feel like he did it because look at the message he was conveying in KOD about the drugs and all that shit. So you got to get people to listen.
Right, you got to put it like that.
You got to put it like that. You got to put the trap beat on, like that ATM song and that this right here. Hard shit. He had to make it catchy for niggas to listen to.
Let me say, the ATM video is one of my favorite J. Cole
videos. I ain't gonna lie, that was a fire ass video.
Yeah. And Down Bad's one of also my favorite.
Oh yeah, they shot that shit out here right by my house. Yeah, Down Bad was dope.
Like from the jump.
But niggas, I've realized niggas ain't listened to the Dreamville album. I'm shocked. Yeah. I was playing that shit the other day and my homegirl had never heard. She was like, is this J. Cole? I was like, nigga, bro, yes.
I played it at my job and I got the same reaction.
Niggas was not listening to the Dreamville album.
Like,
because if you don't listen to the Dreamville artist as a whole, why would you listen to the album? True. If you don't listen to Boss, you don't listen to JID and Ari Lennox and Earth Gang, why would you listen to the album?
Yeah, I know, but
I just hopped on Earth Gang this year. And it's to the point now where I love these niggas. Like, these are two of my favorite artists of this year.
Really?
They got heat.
Really?
Yeah, them niggas is so fire. I gotta buy my tickets, matter of fact. They'll be here in February. Really? But them niggas is so fire. It's like every time they here, I'll come see them every single time. I really support that.
That's what's up.
Ari Lennox, her album Shea Butter Baby, fire.
You know that's my
underrated.
Boo. That's my boo thing.
Nah, you be talking shit about Ari.
Look, she got some.
You be flip flopping. Listen, if you don't appreciate Ari Lennox,
you know what I saw though? I saw Summer Walker twerking in his white dress. That's my baby too. That's my baby.
Nah, that's your baby.
That's my baby too. That's my little baby. Look, I ain't got no shame in my
You
game.
done? Cause you a flip flopper. I just want you to know you a flip flopping ass nigga.
I say Ari Lennox is fine.
When we started this podcast,
said,
you was Young Miami for like 4 episodes
she had
straight.
a baby on me.
She had a baby, and all of a sudden it was like, fuck that bitch.
Man, I ain't say all that.
She ain't shit. Her mama a hoe. Fuck them kids.
Her pussy tastes like nickels. She don't drink water.
You was going in.
I ain't say all that.
Yes, you did.
I ain't say all that.
We finna play the track. We finna play the episodes. We got the receipts.
I ain't say all that.
We got receipts.
All I said was, I don't like her anymore like that. We're just friends. That's all I said.
That's all you said?
That's all I said.
This nigga was like, man, fuck Young Miami. Fuck the city girls. Fuck the city of Miami. Fuck that baby. Fuck her baby daddy.
Fuck
her weed. Fuck everybody. You was going in.
Fuck quality control.
Fuck QC. Fuck everybody. You was
fuck
going
Quavo for knowing her.
Fuck everybody related to Quavo. Fuck the Migos.
Fuck Takeoff.
Takeoff. Hey yo, what Takeoff do?
Fuck Offset cheating ass.
Hey yo, Takeoff gotta be the most coolest nigga in the industry. Like he don't nothing bother Takeoff.
Nothing.
Like the world could be ending and Takeoff just gonna be sitting there like this, just bobbing his head.
All he gonna do is say, he gonna look at the world ending. Cap. Ain't gonna live in his life. The world ending.
Yo, he gonna be looking up at the Rockets like Cap. Yo, like Takeoff is so unbothered. Do he even have a girl? We don't know shit about Takeoff.
We have no
We
idea.
know Quavo got a girl. We know Offset got a girl.
Yeah.
What do Takeoff do in his spare time?
I think Takeoff just play video games.
Do he like to swim?
He might.
Do the nigga drag race? Like, do he like spaghetti? What do you do, Takeoff?
What's your life about? Besides being amigo, what is your life about?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. I need to know that.
They did do the Takeoff challenge, and that was the funniest thing I seen. I told you about that. I can't find the video. There was a video of Takeoff DJing.
What?
And it was like Migos was having like they was playing some music at a party or a basement, and and Takeoff was DJing, and he's like bobbing, but the way he was moving, his head was, and so Migos was like, "Hey, we need to do a Takeoff challenge. So send in your best like video of you doing it." So all the funny Instagram niggas was sending in videos, and when I say them shits was mad funny, I know who won. The dude who won is somebody I actually follow. He's fucking hilarious. I gotta show you the video. You know, Takeoff be high as shit. Eyes was dripping low, head was bobbing. Like it's just so funny. I'm
gonna look it up.
You gotta watch. I mean, I gotta Google it. Takeoff challenge. I don't.
You know you ain't got no Wi-Fi.
All right, so you getting real disrespectful now. Real disrespectful.
Stop this.
Anyway, whew. So so as far as the decade is concerned, who do you think was the most controversial hip hop artist?
Controversial hip hop artist of the decade.
Of the decade.
Describe controversy. What you mean?
Controversial, like
just wilding,
problematic. Just not even. Okay, when we say controversial, it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. It could be controversy in their music. It can be, because I know what my answer is.
Who?
Kanye. Hands down.
Yeah,
most controversial. See,
I was gonna say 6ix9ine, but because he did a lot. Nah. He did a lot the last part of the decade.
Last like 2 years. He wasn't.
He was wilding.
Kanye been with us this decade and the decade before.
But you know what? Kanye didn't get crazy till this decade. So
you're very right. Kanye was a smooth sailing ass nigga. Yeah. I was listening to some old songs and I was like, yo, Kanye used to be so Chicago, so you know. Now I just seen a video from his Soulful Sunday shit, and he was saying how he'll get offended if people calls him secular or calls his music secular.
Why?
I don't know, because nigga, you've been making rap and hip hop music since you dropped, and now that you switched to gospel just this year. Right. You mean to tell me you gonna get offended?
Him and Joel Osteen going on tour together. I don't know what they're gonna do, but whatever.
I'm not here for this shit.
I'm not here.
When I tell you I am not here for this new Kanye,
I would say I'm not here for it. Kanye's the most controversial artist of this decade.
He is.
Hands
indeed.
Down. Just hands down.
Like,
okay, when did the Taylor Swift thing happen? That was 2009, right? Or
I don't even remember. That was back when he had the 3 parts in his head.
Yeah.
The Amber Rose glasses and the leather jackets. So that had to be around 09, 010.
Okay, so I guess we'll count that. Then you got the whole Taylor Swift beef like 10 years later. The Donald Trump hat.
The Donald Trump shit was when we started really looking at that nigga crazy.
Yeah. What else did he done some crazy stuff though.
When he married fucking Kim K.
Bruh.
We was all like, don't do it. Don't do it. Resubmit.
Sure. You sure?
Fuck it.
We know you got your back like chiropractic.
Like, listen, when he proposed to Kim K, I was like, oh.
Bruh, facts. Like, what? Nigga. Bruh.
Fuck.
The Kardashians have taken down an unlimited amount of black men.
They're the most controversial family of the decade.
They are,
okay?
easily.
From the dad becoming a woman to them destroying
to
black.
OJ being Kim.
We haven't seen this many black men destroyed since the crack epidemic hit in 1985.
You got Lamar Odom on crack. You got Kanye can't make a good song anymore. He done lost his damn mind.
You got who was dating what's her name before she was dating
who?
Tristan Thompson. Back in the day, she was
you
dating
talking
that
about Chewbacca?
Football nigga, Reggie
Bush.
Reggie Bush.
That
She
nigga out
dated
of the
Reggie.
league.
He on his Kaepernick. Like, yo,
Right.
they've destroyed.
Bro.
I think they've destroyed
This
more
man
black
got-
men than crack.
They have.
Like,
They
real
absolutely
shit.
have. Who else? Travis Scott's doing okay right
Ray
now.
J is just a clown. He just been a clown.
Tiger was lost for a minute.
Tiger's okay though.
He came back.
He musically, but we don't know shit about Tiger in his personal life.
Bro, his hairline came back and his
That's because he
music came
paid
back.
for it. Him and Tory Lanez got the same
He
nigga.
found a way. Yo, Tory Lanez got a funny shaped head. That nigga, he got a head.
He just got a big head.
He got a head like a peanut. I'm telling you, you ever seen them circus peanuts? Yeah, he got a
Where it's like you start hearing it.
Yeah, he got a head like that.
Tory Lanez annoying ass nigga.
He is.
He looks short too.
He is short. He like 5'5".
So them short niggas really be cocky.
Yeah,
It's a short nigga thing.
You gotta be
It's a
cocky.
short nigga thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I be in the gym and I be looking at these niggas like, bro, so okay, you throwing up 350, nigga, you're still 5'5".
Still 5'5".
Like, what
you buff as fuck for no reason. Like you walking around looking like a motherfucking.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like that shit.
No, you still get
short niggas cannot do anything for me.
Nothing.
Like nothing.
Nothing.
I don't know. So when I be on these dating sites or whatever, I be running into niggas that be like 6'8".
6'8".
Yo, 6'5". Yes.
With no athletic ability?
6'8", size 17 shoe.
What?
I'm just sitting there like, when we gonna meet? Like,
look, that's who you need to get pregnant by because your son is going to the NBA.
I need a 6'7" nigga.
Your son is going to the NBA.
I need a Shaq. I need a Shaq because we got to get this boy in the league.
Got to.
If it don't work out between me and you, cool. But we getting our son in the league. Like
league.
we gonna make sure he get drafted.
These millions, you know.
That's it.
Off rip.
I was like, damn, it's some.
Your best bet for a short nigga is you get a football player and he gonna have his brain knocked out third game.
It'd be a lot of stouty ass short niggas. Yeah. Like them niggas be mad stout.
Yeah.
Like, why are you this cock diesel but you 5'7"?
Nigga.
And then they clothes always be tight. I've never met a stout short nigga with loose clothes.
Bruh, they always wear Under Armour out in the street like it's real clothes. Like,
and they neck always be thick. Why they neck?
Yeah, like,
can you breathe?
Bruh, how do you lift the weights with your neck? Like,
bruh, these niggas be doing like this. They be putting the weight like the fucking Barbie on their chest. And they just like, yo. Yo, where did they make these niggas in a factory?
They got to.
I don't understand.
So you thought being buff was gonna stop something?
Absolutely.
You thought it was gonna do something?
I've never dated a short guy.
Really?
I can't.
I always wanted to date a tall woman. I never got to. Yeah.
You wouldn't be intimidated by that?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
I mean, I'm like 6'3", so if she like 5'11".
Okay, I forgot. Okay, you are pretty tall. Okay, that makes sense. Because what if she taller than you though?
No, they can't have it. We ain't doing that.
Yo.
Nah.
Okay, so when you say tall, I forgot. Okay, so you're 6'3", so yeah, 5'11" chick will work.
Yeah, 5'10",
okay.
5'11".
But do you prefer short or tall chicks?
I don't really care.
You don't have a preference?
I don't really have a preference then.
I like girls that's tall. I mean, not girls. I'm saying girls. I like guys that's tall.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, that's the default. What girl likes a short dude?
It's unfortunate. Imagine being a guy that's like 5'7".
I would kill
you
myself.
have no control over your height.
No,
like,
you don't.
You can't. It's not like with your weight. Like with weight, you can lose weight, gain weight. With your height, it's nothing that you can do. It's done.
All you can do is be pissed
It's just be that height for the rest of your life.
And be mad at your parents. That's
so unfortunate.
That's it.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
I like my height. I love my height. I wouldn't want to be.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
That's a really good height.
It's like a median.
Yeah.
Because I like girls, because guys be like, yeah, I like my girls 5'5", And I'm like, I can't imagine being 5. I don't want to be that
nigga,
short.
I don't want to get up and have to get something off the top shelf every 2 minutes.
Hello?
Like, bro,
and then I wouldn't want to be 6 feet because I know some chicks that's like 5'11".
Nah, that's a little
That's
too
tall.
That's
Here's my thing though. I also, being 5'8" is like, to me, a basic normal height. The only time I don't like being that tall is when I'm with my friends that are like 5'4", and we go to the club and I'm wearing heels. I just feel like Chewbacca around me. Like, I feel like a big ass bitch. I feel like a big ass bitch.
Like,
bitch, you're like on my hip. Yeah. And here I am with this fur coat and these heels on. I feel like a hermaphrodite. Like, you got me feeling like a tranny.
I feel you.
I don't like that. If I'm going to the club with my girls with heels on, they got to be my height. I'm sick of these short bitches in the club.
True. Yeah.
They cool for bending over and doing some humping, but just walking in together, I
see, that's another thing. See, I'm tall, so a woman like 5'2", 5'3", like the twerk ain't going. You know, I gotta like bend my knees.
It don't match up.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, you gotta squat.
Yeah, I ain't gonna squat in the club. You know, my pants already tight. You know, like
that's a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, that ain't what I came here for.
Speaking of sizes and shapes, you know just what works so well with thick women like myself? Skinny ass niggas.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I don't know why y'all like them bony ass.
It is a blessing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What? You want a nigga with a bird chest for what?
They don't. First of all, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're bony. You seen Wiz Khalifa lately? Now that nigga went from bird chest to zaddy.
But he's swole though.
But I'm saying he's gaining weight, but he's still a slim nigga.
Okay,
he's not he's still a skinny nigga.
No.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Wiz is a tall, skinny nigga. Whatever. He just got muscles now. Wiz went from bird chest for real to like this little, like a skinny, muscular nigga.
You like him slim?
I like him slim. I like, because it matches with my body.
How?
Because I'm thick. I need a dude that can fit in between where I need him to be perfectly. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like,
wouldn't you be able to do that anyway?
If I was the size that I was a couple years ago, right?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And
I didn't mean nothing by that.
How you really feel? Say how you really feel, DJ.
You know how I feel.
How you really feel?
I don't do no fat.
Because I'm about to punch you on the. They gonna see you get punched live on the cast. Choose your words wisely.
All right, look, you not big no more. So
it don't matter. I go hard for the Lizzos. I keep telling you.
Why?
You not finna disrespect.
With that 30-inch butt crack.
You not finna disrespect my Lizzo queens. We not doing it. You know how I feel about them. You know.
Fine. All right.
Damn. So anyway. If I was the size I was back then, I could not have dated somebody who was my size or bigger. First of all, I've never dated a big guy. But I definitely, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
You can date somebody that's maybe not as, okay, let's say, Nicole, let's be reasonable.
I can't date a dude with thighs.
Hold on, let's be
real. I need him to be slim so I can just maneuver the way I want to maneuver.
So you can get on top of this man and kill him?
I know what I'm talking about.
And kill him?
And let me tell you, they love that shit. Woo, they love that shit.
They love what?
They love women that are bigger than them.
Everybody, bro.
Niggas love being smothered.
No, they don't. If you're 160 pounds, if you're 160 pounds, everybody's bigger than you.
Skinny niggas love being
Everybody's
smothered.
bigger than you.
Don't let this nigga who's not skinny fool you, because he don't know.
Hey, look.
He don't know.
See, look, let me tell you something.
He can't speak for the skinny nigga squad.
Let me tell you something.
Let's bring a skinny nigga on the cast so he can speak
I'm glad I'm not skinny.
I'm just saying, let's speak with somebody on that side so they can speak for them.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
You see that? I know I ain't skinny.
I'm just saying, they like that shit. Don't get it twisted.
But women like them thick, though. Women like them thick. So
I'm good. I'm good on it. I don't want my nigga to have no thighs. We both can't have thighs.
But everybody got thighs.
Skinny niggas don't got thighs.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Thighs be small. They be perfect. They be perfect.
Anyway.
And then don't let it be a skinny nigga that's strong, too.
Are you done?
I'm sorry, I'm done.
Are you done?
It's one thing to have just a basic skinny nigga, but one that's strong too.
Because this is ridiculous.
Girl. All right, I'm sorry.
You know, that's been our time, y'all. That's been our time.
Yo, DJ finna find a new host. We're gonna come back next year. He gonna post an episode. It's gonna be a new bitch. I'm gonna be like,
for real. Like, what?
I be watching it. Did he replace me?
Like that Pikachu meme. Yeah.
Anyways. Pikachu had a good meme run for this decade too. He did because when they came back with Pokemon Go, that shit just awakened.
But you know,
Pokemon.
I think the Crying Jordan is like the top meme of all time. They put
the SpongeBob's. Remember the SpongeBob?
But that's too many different ones.
It don't matter. It's one show though.
If you had one meme, just one, it would have to be the Crying Jordan.
It would still be something off of SpongeBob.
I don't know.
Nah, fam.
I don't know.
Dead ass. It would be.
When they talked about, remember when the world was supposed to end? Like, they put the crying Jordan on the earth.
They put the crying Jordan. They listen. They merged the crying Jordan with Future's face one time when Russell Wilson proposed to him. They had the crying Jordan Future face in the sky, in the background. Yo,
I remember that.
That shit had me weak.
They put crying Jordan. They fused it in LeBron's hairline.
Yo, when I seen the one Future, all I heard in the background was ooh, 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 ooh. That's all I heard. Like, it was just real sad. It was real sad. It was real sad.
Down bad.
Down bad.
Wow.
Bruh, but nah, the Jordan crime meme was cool, but I still don't think it was the top meme of the decade.
But you gotta pick one off SpongeBob. Like, one.
It's
if I had to
hard.
pick one, it would be like probably the Mr. Krabs one. Like with the little swirly Mr. Krabs.
But then the I'ma Head Out was a good one too.
I'ma Head Out was
a good one.
Yeah.
Remember he had them two niggas standing by the window looking out the window?
Bruh, that was classic. Yeah.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Because then they kept changing it, adding people's faces, changing the hair, like putting dreads on them niggas and shit, making them females, putting hoop earrings. Like
they did.
They fucked that shit up.
The one with SpongeBob when he was like with his hands out and they they do the little words, it's capital letter then lowercase letter and then like it's mocking somebody. You remember that one?
Oh yeah. And then the 12 seconds later.
Oh yeah.
They had Patrick had his.
The one when Fred the fish is like walking in to the Krusty Krab.
They had the Patrick one I told you about when he was making an evil face.
Yeah.
Did they do one with Pearl, her big ass?
No, they didn't do
Mr.
Pearl.
Krabs' daughter.
They had Patrick with the swirl too. With the swirl effect.
They had oh god. I know them sardines had one. I know they did.
Did they?
The meat niggas, they had to have one. Did Sandy have one?
I can't remember Sandy having one. I can't remember Plankton having one.
They did Chum Bucket versus Krusty Krab was one.
True. You remember the one with Squidward like with his eyes open and with his eyes closed?
With the shades. Yeah. I'm telling you, SpongeBob took the meme game to another level because everybody, it was like 8-9 memes off that one show. I think SpongeBob, and that was just recently. That was within the past like 2 years.
True.
So I'm gonna give it to SpongeBob. That's a wild boy.
You know what? Let me ask you this: best actor of the decade. Who you got? Best actor. There's been some good movies out there.
Okay, so here I'm gonna just say this before I get my answer. Some of my favorite actors are Angela Bassett, Forrest Whitaker, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ooh, I love Leo.
And who else? I think that's my top 3. Forrest Whitaker, Angela Bassett, and Leonardo.
You know what the 3 of those have in common, which I love about acting? Since I've gotten into acting, they have so much range. Like,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Like,
Let me tell you, I just seen a movie that my mom was watching with Forrest Whitaker where he was playing a bad guy.
Yeah. Like
he was holding this guy or this girl, his daughter, captive or some shit. And I think he ended up getting killed at the end. Or he ended up dying in a house.
You talking about Panic Room?
Is that
the movie with Sandra Bullock and they were locked? They had a panic room and like he was trying to get in.
Sandra Bullock wasn't in it.
Okay, but
it was like he was trying to get his ex-wife back, but he was keeping somebody hostage in his house, and his ex-wife knew nothing about it. And he had his daughter in the house too. And the wife would come by to bring the daughter on the weekends. The little girl had no clue that there was somebody in the basement. It was weird. Like the little girl was in the bathroom talking through the sink drain to whoever was down in the basement. It was, I don't know what it's called, but he was playing a real deranged character, and I was like, he's so versatile because Forrest Whitaker could play like a cop. He could play like a bad guy. Yeah.
You'll believe whatever.
Yeah. And then the same with Leonardo DiCaprio. You know that nigga has, I'm convinced that nigga has like multiple personalities.
You got to.
He's played so, and did you see that movie where he was a con artist? And he had all them jobs.
Catch Me If You Can.
Yo, that was a dope. He was a pilot.
The Wolf of Wall Street was one of my favorites.
Wolf of Wall Street was a dope, crazy movie.
Crazy,
The Great Gatsby. Yep. Fucking Django.
Bruh.
When he was in Django, yo, Leonardo a Scorpio too. You ever look at his eyes? His eyes are very intense. Just in any movie, his eyes are super. Bruh. Yo, have you seen The Revenant when he was fighting a fucking bear?
I haven't seen that yet.
You think you've seen the Leonardo movie?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I think I told you this before. I told you this. Leonardo DiCaprio has never won an Oscar until The Revenant came out. That's the first.
But you know what?
That's the first and only Oscar he's won.
I can name 10 Leo movies he should have.
Where he should have won. The Titanic alone, fam.
Right.
That was everybody was not. Oh, girl, I think got an Oscar. She got Rose.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, Leo died for your bitch ass.
With her trifling ass.
What? Yeah. But here's the thing. The Revenant was the first movie that they gave Leo an Oscar. Let me tell you, this nigga was fighting this bear like he was a whole man out here, okay? Yeah. The bear fucked him up. The bear was like on top. Yo, it was one of the most intense scenes.
I gotta watch it.
Even if you don't watch it, because the movie's slow. He's like in the fucking woods, in the snow, trying to get somewhere. He's like living inside of like horse carcasses and shit, like wild shit. Yeah. But when this bear was stalking him for like days, every time Leo would go to a different part, this bear would be miles away, like tracking his scent. And it just got to this one scene where him and the bear finally came face to face, and Leo was like, I gotta get you now because you ain't gonna let up. Hey, you gonna keep stalking me.
He said, if you see me in the woods trying to fight a bear, help the bear.
Help the
bear.
When I say that shit was so intense.
Really?
But nah, Leonardo and then Angela Bassett, who's played so many fucking roles from fucking Tina Turner to playing in fucking Black Panther, playing these mom roles, playing in what's the movie Waiting to Exhale, like just her fucking she's and then she's beautiful. Her physique is yo.
She's like 70.
I aspire to have a. She ain't 70. She ain't that old.
She's in her 60s, bro. She's in her 60s,
bruh. Tina Turner's in her 70s.
Bruh, she's in her 60s.
She's Angela up there, but she ain't that old. I aspire. I already know my body's shot. It ain't no way I'm having an Angela body at that age.
I mean, you could.
I have to have plastic surgery.
You can dedicate yourself. Bruh. Look, we're gonna start in the gym.
It don't matter. I'm gonna still have that. The only way for me to have an Angela body, I gotta get a tummy tuck, skin removal, all mommy makeover.
Look,
bitches. Let me tell you, if you already got a nice frame, just work on it for life so your body can look like Angela's. Because it's too late for bitches like me. Yeah, if you got a nice little physique, keep that shit.
It's not too late for you.
It's too late, fam.
It's not too late.
It's too late.
You stop eating them Wendy's burgers, you be all right.
You know Wendy's burgers.
You let that go.
I did take a break from keto for the holidays, though.
Still?
I've been enjoying it. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. Because I've been eating the things that I want to eat because I know once I start keto, that shit's dead.
It's dead.
I ate my Tzatzili's.
But
I read fries, chips.
Keto causes constipation. You been constipated?
No, I was the opposite.
Really?
Yes.
Dang.
And that's the crazy part. When I was looking up the symptoms, I was like, because there's this thing called the keto flu where you have these symptoms and shit. I was like, damn, I'm going to be constipated, bruh. I was the opposite of constipated for like 4 or 5 days. It was, I mean, yeah.
Just gotta go right now.
Like, it was bad. Yeah, keto gave me the opposite symptoms.
Wow.
Yeah, but it did give me, I had a bad headache the first night though. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. My best artist, best actor or actress of the decade. Shit. Whew. I don't know. I guess Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett? That's a good one.
She had a lot of movies out this decade.
She did. I don't know who I would go with. It would honestly be like, I know you're not a real Marvel person, but it would be between Robert Downey Jr. and probably Denzel, honestly.
I thought about Denzel because my mom, I grew up on Denzel because my mom's a big Denzel fan.
He's still making classics.
But lately, the movies ain't been moving me.
Okay, well, I'll say, what's that movie when he was like a super spy? The Equalizer. I wasn't really.
I didn't watch that. My mom. It's the second one. It's Equalizer 1 and 2.
Yeah.
My mom watches every Disney movie that come out. But then they had the, what was it? The something 8.
The Hateful Eight. That was
good.
That was fire.
Book of Eli.
Bro, let me tell you, the Hateful Eight. This nigga Denzel was like riding on a horse, straddling like shooting niggas. I was like, what?
Did you see the Book of Eli?
No, I did not.
Okay, so Denzel movies lately remind me of Will Smith movies. They not moving me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Will Smith movies have been horrible.
No, that movie.
Did you see Gemini Man?
I did see Gemini Man.
Did you like it? I didn't see it, so I can't speak on it.
It was.
I heard it was. I don't know.
If the plot could have been better, it could have been written much better. It wasn't. It kind of fizzled out, and it just became like, okay, this is ridiculous.
Is that one of his movies? Because is that one of the movies that he directed or produced or whatever? Probably. See, the movies that he does are not good.
It could be written much better. Like, yeah. And you can't rush a good movie. Like, when you're rushing through it, it's like, it's not.
You're right.
It's not. But yeah, I would say, probably Robert Downey Jr. is up there for me. I don't know. Damn, that's a good one. Can't answer my own question. But yeah.
I don't watch Marvel movies, but I do like Robert Downey Jr. I liked him ever since I saw him in Tropic Thunder when he played that black man.
Right, yeah.
Yo.
No, he played an Australian dude, playing a black dude, playing a white dude.
He deserved an Oscar. That's all I got to say.
Tropic Thunder was good.
That was a funny ass movie.
Have you seen the Sherlock Holmes movies? Those are really good.
No.
Yeah, he's good in those too.
You know what? Speaking of movies, what movies was good back in the day? Like the Mummy movies and Scorpion King.
Bruh, with Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, and then The Rock when he was in Scorpion King. Yeah. But then when they came out with the new Mummy with
Tom Cruise,
I didn't watch it because I was like,
cheeks,
yo,
cheeks.
Cap.
Hey, hold on.
Cap. Yo, when I saw the preview, I was like, I know they didn't get rid of these Egyptian looking niggas for this pale, pasty ass Tom Cruise.
Right.
All Tom Cruise do is run in movies. He run for 2 hours straight. Every movie Tom is running.
But his cardio is tip top. Okay.
I'm so sick of him,
bro. And how come every movie that's like from ancient times something got to be haunted? It's like, nigga, I ain't trying to, like the girl haunted and she want to control something. Like, bro, that's
what it was.
Yeah, and then he ended up becoming the mummy. Like, he ended up getting like possessed or something like that because trying to save a little white girl. I don't know.
Really?
Something. Because you got to watch it. But
I don't know.
It's not for me.
What do you think was the best?
I would put Tom Cruise up there as one of my favorite actors because them what's them movies? Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. Again, running,
fire.
Just running, fucking running
around the globe. Running.
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm not a action movie kind of girl, but my ex really liked action, so he would take me to see those. It might either I'm bad with these action movies. It was either Mission Impossible or 007. Those are different. James Bond.
Those movies are okay.
I can't remember which one I saw. It might have been James Bond. I didn't want to see it, but when I watched it, it was really good.
Really?
I was shocked. I can't remember if it was Mission Impossible or 007.
It was probably Mission Impossible.
Now, I'm a video game junkie. Growing up, I liked the 007 games. The 007 game was fire.
It was fire.
But because any shooting game I like. If I could cap a nigga, I'm capping a nigga. But movies, I don't be with it. I don't like action movies.
I don't really like the James Bond movie.
When I was getting my hair done a couple weeks ago, I just sat down and watched the latest Fast and the Furious. I didn't know it was about 15 of them hoes.
Yeah.
I was like,
and they're coming out with another one next year. Yeah. Bro, it's not even about racing cars anymore. This nigga saving the world.
I'm watching a movie and I was like, so this what these niggas doing now?
When y'all gonna...
They don't do what they used to do in the original movies?
No.
I thought it was like some Tokyo Drift shit. This ain't even it.
How come you got all these people in the world, super spies, all this kind of stuff. You go get some race car drivers to save the world?
The shit that blew my mind, because see, this how you know I don't watch fucking Fast and Furious no more. I must have only seen the first maybe 2. Mm-hmm. So when I seen the latest one, this was like, I think after Paul Walker had passed. Mm-hmm. When they dropped the motherfucking car out the sky.
Out the helicopter. out the plane.
I was like.
And landed.
So that's what these niggas has been doing for the past 7 movies. That's what you mean to tell me they doing now?
Was wild.
I was blown by that. Completely fucking blown. I did not know they was dropping. Like, I was like, so this is what they doing?
Oh, you didn't see the part where, what's his name? Vin Diesel, drove up a ramp. And then, hit the helicopter with his car, put a bag of grenades on the... All right, fam. I'm going to head out.
Y'all doing too goddamn much.
Yeah.
Then I didn't even know they had the last Transformers. This shit, 2 years old.
Oh,
I'm seeing, what's his name in it? Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. Nigga, I'm looking for Shia LaBeouf.
Right.
I see Mark Wahlberg. I'm like... Yeah, and I love Transformers.
They tried to reboot that.
Yo, they said... Who has the most inspirational speeches ever?
Optimus Prime and Captain America.
Yeah, I'm not Bumblebee. I'm tripping. Yeah. Optimus Prime. Who you think? Yo,
it's definitely
Optimus Prime. Yo,
bruh, see,
Optimus Prime speeches be having you ready to join the forces.
That's what niggas said. Bruh, niggas would get up in the
theater
looking for Decepticons.
Where they at? Where the Decepticons at?
Where's Megatron?
Yo, you coming that bitch crip walking
Where he at?
Where he at? Yo,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Cap got some good speeches, but
you know what it is? I think it's Optimus Prime's voice.
It is.
His
it's
voice,
that deep voice.
Yo, his voice
It's
is
that
so
deep
deep
voice.
and smooth.
Yeah.
Like he a Barry White ass. Optimus Prime is
Optimus
one
Prime,
Barry White ass
he
nigga,
will talk
yo.
your girl out her drawers.
Like his voice
nigga
is so deep.
smooth.
Yo, you can't help
Bro.
but you can't even talk when he talking. You just gotta sit
Breathe
back
out,
and let the
listen,
nigga
like,
just.
Damn. So that's what we doing?
That's deep. Look,
Hey,
he can say something.
give me my alien
This
gun.
nigga can say, look, the nigga say one word. Look, pizza. You be like, damn.
We having pizza all week. All week, baby.
But yo, Optimus Prime.
Yeah. It's definitely
He a
Optimus.
true leader.
He is.
He a true leading ass nigga.
Cap a leader too though. I give Cap.
You think? I don't watch.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it from the beginning.
Like I didn't watch. What was the one? I did. What came out right after Black Panther? So it was Black Panther, and then it was
Infinity War.
Okay.
Avengers Infinity War.
I seen part of Avengers, and I'm not gonna lie, the part I seen a little bit.
Which part did you see?
Because it's on Netflix. One of them's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on, Infinity War's on Netflix.
Okay, so one of them I seen, and I actually enjoyed it. The parts that I saw, I was like, okay, this is not bad.
Yeah, it was lit.
It's some movie, like, again, there's some movies I'll watch and it won't be bad. Like, I think I saw Fantastic Four some years ago. I was like, well, if you into, like, fucking Marvel and shit, Fantastic Four ain't like a top movie. I mean, I'm just saying, when I saw it, I was surprised.
They did it bad.
Yeah. I was surprised, though.
But, yeah.
How many movies does Marvel have to make?
A lot.
Is more?
Yes.
There's a lot of comics though. They gotta go.
Yeah,
they
doing all kind of characters now.
And now, within like the past decade, literally, they've just been dropping so many Marvel movies.
Heat.
Like characters finally getting their due justice, getting their own movies. Like,
and I think out of 22 movies, they only missed on like 2. Like that's it. 2.
Really?
The rest of them fire.
Here's my thing: how many Spider-Man movies is we gonna get?
No, because
Spider-Man drop every year.
No, this is a new Spider-Man though. No, don't count like the early 2000s.
That's what I'm saying.
Spider-Man.
I don't know. I don't understand that.
Yeah, they got a new Spider-Man.
I don't give a fuck.
He got 2 movies.
I don't give a fuck. How many Spider-Mans are we gonna get?
That's Spider-Man though.
No, it's not.
Yes,
yo.
it is.
The
yes,
nigga that slapped the fuck out of Mary Jane was the best Spider-Man.
Wait, who
fuck
slapped
you
Mary
mean?
Jane? Who slapped Mary Jane?
Yo, fucking Spider-Man.
When did he slap Mary Jane?
Bruh, are we not thinking of the same Spider-Man movie when he slapped the shit out of Mary Jane?
When?
When he was becoming evil?
I don't remember that part.
Whoa. No, what was the Spider-Man where...
You talking about Spider-Man 3 from...
I don't know.
From the early 2000s, right?
Yes, this is a long time ago. This is not recent.
I don't remember when he got the Venom attached to him.
Bro.
I don't remember him
Thank
slapping
you.
Mary
Somebody
Jane.
was turning evil. I'm finna
He was turning evil, yeah. Because he had the black Spider-Man suit. That was, yeah. But when did he slap Mary Jane?
Spider-Man slaps Mary Jane.
Come on. Google this, because I want to see this. How long we going to have to wait for it to load?
Fuck you.
I just want to know.
Fuck you.
I just want to know.
At least 5 minutes. At least
I see you driving around town with the girl.
I know I'm not tripping.
You tripping.
That's the only one that I...
Assaults Mary Jane. Okay, click on it. Let's see.
Let's see that again.
No, you going for the 7.
She on the ground. I know you see Mary Jane laying on the ground. I know you seen that.
He ain't do that.
Bruh.
He couldn't have.
Bruh.
He couldn't have.
I'm just saying, I don't watch Spider-Man, so for me to remember that scene vividly, I don't understand how you don't.
Because...
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for
I'm
this
toxic. Abuse doesn't faze me.
You toxic? You ain't see that?
Abuse doesn't faze me.
Look at this.
Wait. Oh, damn. He backhanded her? I don't remember that.
I remember this shit vividly, yo.
I don't remember that. He smacked the hell out of her.
He smacked the shit out of Mary Jane. Like, how do you look?
And she came back.
I'm mad that they remixing it like that. They wrong for this shit. They ain't have to do that. What's that in 2020 with
Is that Luda?
Yeah, that's Luda. What is
Ludaverse.
The fact
Damn.
that he backhanded the shit out of me. How do you
her.
not remember this?
I don't.
Look at her on the ground.
Because I told you.
Can they not play it in fast like that? They just can't play it normal.
Right.
Bruh, I just don't know how you don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that.
I don't, because I told you, I be slapping these hoes too. Sometimes you gotta get her in line. All right, don't look at me like that.
Who'd you slap, DJ?
I slapped a couple people. You know, I've had to backhand a hoe or two. You know, in my day.
I've never backhanded a nigga before. Now, have I choked some niggas? Yes. I'm more of a choker.
Really, a choker?
I'm a choker.
I feel like choking gets my point.
I don't think I'm good at blunt force trauma.
No, because when you choking, like you can look a nigga in his eyes and he knows.
When I'm choking, it's like my force can get stronger gradually.
Right.
I can go from to
because when you first start, it's
when you slap somebody or you just give them a good hit, you gotta be strong with it first time.
It's one and done.
Yeah, so I'm not much of a slapper or hitter.
When you're choking, like you start and it's like, okay, the joke's over.
And don't let me get more angry the longer I'm choking you, because then I'm gonna choke the life out of you. Right. Yeah, I'm definitely a choker.
Right.
If I was an abusive person, which I'm not, I'd be a choker.
She is.
I would be a choker.
She be abusing her little skinny niggas.
Don't let them skinny niggas fool you though. Them niggas be strong.
You beating the hell out of
them. Them niggas are strong.
Yeah, okay.
They strong.
If you say so.
They're a little strong.
You can get you a little 5'5" stocky nigga.
With a thick neck, with a thick nigga that lifting weights like this. Yo, I seen a skinny nigga on Tinder one time. Really? He had a video of him lifting weights. But it was like, you know how they hold them low? Yeah. And they don't like lift them all the way. They just do like this. They do like, the way he was doing it, I was like, is he joking or is he serious?
Nah, he's trying to show something.
He was trying to show something, but the way he was doing, he was like, yeah. And I was just like, bruh, this nigga ain't serious. This nigga not serious.
You ain't doing nothing in these streets.
Nah, but I like my skinny dudes. But anyway. What about Lil Wayne? Is he not a top artist of the decade?
He's not.
Not this decade. The decade before.
The decade before. Sure.
Definitely. You're right.
If you want the decade
from
before.
From the 2000s, yeah, you're right.
Then you put Kanye, you put Jay-Z, you put Wayne. Yeah.
Have you seen Wayne recently? He looks bad.
Them perk 30s are hitting. They're hitting back.
Wayne looks bad. That whole black don't crack like skipped over him.
Because, bro, when you do drugs, shit.
There was some news recently where like his jet was searched. And they was like, everything was all good, Because, you know, Wayne been in and out of jail. So when his jet was searched, everybody was all concerned. Oh my God. So anyway, recently, like as of today, I saw a story where it was like, nah, it wasn't all in the clear. They was like, they found, I think, weed, cocaine, guns, I want to say some pills. And then his chef had $20,000 or $200,000 in cash on him.
I heard that.
Gold-plated gun. I'm like,
a gold gun.
It was a private jet search. I'm like, why they search his jet number one? Because you know, like, what gave them the reason or authority to search it?
Don't you just need probable cause?
I guess. Yeah, but still, like, what would your probable cause be? That he's a rapper? Did you smell weed? Did you smell blunts?
Bro, you know Wayne probably smelled like a pound of weed. You know that.
But then I looked at Wayne and I was like, he don't look good. He don't look good. Like what?
But think about it. Wayne's never been a good looking guy.
No, but he looks really bad.
Tired.
No. Wayne, exhausted. I've never been attracted to Wayne, but if you look at him years ago, he was a decent looking guy. He always had that gremlin look, but when his face his face is thinning out.
It's drooping.
Yeah, it's drooping in his skin, and so his cheekbones.
Yeah, he's pushing 40.
But it don't matter. It ain't so what. Angela Bassett is up there by 70.
But she takes care of herself though. She takes care of herself.
Is not good.
Some people just don't take care of themselves like that. You know, like look at who's rusty these days. I don't know. I can't think of nobody right now. But some people just don't take care of themselves like that. You know? So
you said who's rusty? Who is rusty?
Some people rusty black.
Shit.
Who is rusty?
Flavor Flav?
Rusty black.
Flavor Flav is rusty black.
Mm-hmm.
He keep having them kids though. I don't know. He keep knocking these hoes up. He just had a baby this year.
He do.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
The crusty niggas be.
I don't know. They be
making
pulling.
it clap.
They be pulling.
How?
They be pulling.
Because Wayne got hella babies with bad bitches.
Lauren London.
He had a baby with Nivea, who's not bad now, but
yeah, I mean she was bad for her day.
Toya Wright.
Yeah, Toya's still bad.
Toya's very pretty. But it's weird because like the daughter looks like Toya, but she also look like Wayne. It's weird. That shit weird. Like she like her mom, but she look like Wayne too. Like weird. Yo, you see Kevin Hart mom? Look just like him.
Bro, she do.
The documentary, she do. Just like that's his twin.
Yes.
I was like, damn. Flavor Flav look like his mama too. Ricky Smiley looked like his mama too.
Oh, I seen Ricky. Yeah, his mama looked like Bernie Jenkins. Yeah.
We're here for the church now. Yo, fucking Bernie Jenkins having me fucking weak. Black Tony?
Yeah, Black Tony, we go to work. Shit.
Hey, Ricky, man. Like, it's always someone Black Tony.
It's always.
But, you dumb as hell.
Yo, that's funny, though.
But, nah,
Charlamagne used to look rusty.
He still do.
Okay, well I give him.
He got some treatment on his face and bleached his skin. He still look dusty to me. I don't like Charlamagne.
You know?
I don't.
He's funny sometimes, but sometimes he's annoying. He's very annoying.
He do not move me. He fake to me. Something about him that's just fake. I don't know. I hear people that be praising Charlamagne because of his transparency about his life. But he don't move me.
Something does seem fake about it.
I'm sorry, but that shit that happened with Lil Mama rubbed me the wrong way.
What did he do with Lil Mama?
When she was on the Breakfast Club and how they were just coming at her neck.
Oh wow!
You know, I know you've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't like she was crying and shit. I didn't like that.
That's.
I felt like it was real vicious of them.
And one time, like, because they kept showing this interview when Logic came up there, he was asking Logic, "So tell me about when your sister got raped." Some crazy shit like that. Like, why would you ask that?
Somebody had asked. I don't think it was Charlamagne, but they had Meg Thee Stallion and they was asking her about her mom. You know, Meg Thee Stallion's mom was died last year. Yeah. And they was interviewing her and they were just saying something about her mom. Like, yeah, I know your mom probably be doing this, that, and the third. And like Meg Thee Stallion just looked at him like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, how do you interview somebody and not know that shit before they come on your show? I mean, I get you. People don't do their research,
like,
but that's real sensitive.
Bro, it's one thing to like try to get a good quote or a good take or something. It's just another thing to be insensitive, And you shouldn't be insensitive like that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know. So what? On Kirk, the baby talks about his dad passing. Mm-hmm. When did his dad pass? Was that last year?
Yeah, it was like the day. I think the day he found out Suge went #1 or something like that, or that album went #1. Yeah, it was like recent.
Because I never heard of the baby until this year, so
Yeah, me too.
Or like late last year, so I didn't know nothing.
Yeah, he dropped Baby on Baby, and that's what like blew him up. But then he dropped Suge, and that's what like skyrocketed.
Suge was I guess when you don't listen to artists like that, you don't know about their life, so you just don't.
Yeah, but then you find out and stuff. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know what I love? When you discover an artist that you've never listened to, and like let's say, okay, 2019, you just discovered like J. Cole.
That'd be crazy.
Imagine that shit, and they got 12, 13 years worth of music, classics. And you just going back, and you just like
classics. That's how I felt about Motown. Like when I got like on Motown, I was like, damn, these niggas was deep in their bag. Like it's like hella.
Really?
You could listen to Motown all day and not run out of classic songs.
Motown is in
like Motown Records, but that whole time period. Of Marvin Gaye, Diana Ross.
You talking Motown like Motown wasn't huge.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I got put on it though, I didn't know, so I started because I used to listen to like 104.1, like when I got put onto it.
What's 104.1?
The radio station. They play like all those like classic R&B hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when I got Spotify and I started looking through it, I'm like, man, I know all these songs. Like,
yeah. Oh no, I knew Motown because I grew up listening to shit like that. I mean, it's before our time, but my mom listened to a lot of shit like that.
Yeah, see, that's where
I'm a fan of David Ruffin. I'm 28. Yeah. And there's artists like from the 60s and 70s that I love. But like David Ruffin, love that nigga.
I like going back
and Redding.
Like learning about their life.
And they all had the crazy part, they all had interesting lives.
They all
when you watch The Temptations or you watch any of these like stories, if you watch Unsung is a good show to watch. I remember they did one on Otis Redding. They'll do it on people like Diana Ross or whoever. It's really interesting in those days because it was so different for them. Yeah. Like, imagine trying to bring out music in an era where you can't even be in the same place as white people. You're not even allowed to come into an establishment and have a drink there, but you performing there.
You're right.
Like, that's shit crazy. Is wild, yo. I remember somebody was talking about that, and they was saying how they were talking to, like, an older person in the industry and saying how that shit changed, like, how they used to perform in places that they weren't even allowed to be at. Imagine that.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
I like speaking of that, I like going back like people who are big now. Like you watch a movie from like 10 years ago and you see that person just starting out. It's like, oh, they were in this? Like what? I love doing that. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, that's why I almost got teary-eyed watching that J. Cole Decade shit, because it was just like they start off from when he dropped Friday Night Lights. J. Cole had the short hair. He was rocking the chain, the black shirts with the chain. Then he started wearing the fitted hats. Yeah. And then it's like you see him go from that to this nigga with these dreads. Like when he started growing his hair from 2014 Crossroads Drive, it's like he never stopped growing it. He just let it grow.
That's so crazy because it's like like Wiz, Cole, and Drake. It's like I watched them from the beginning. That's so crazy. Like, Drake
over the years has been crazy. But you know what me and my friend was talking about the other day? One thing that me and her both said that we love about Drake is that he's true to himself.
I think so.
Like, even though we clown Drake because, like, remember Drake always was getting clowned for being sensitive and always getting clowned because, you know, one day he's British Drake, one day he's Canadian Drake, one day he reggaeton Drake, one day he Afrobeats Drake.
Mans don't know.
One day he just, you know, whatever, Calypso Drake. Yeah. But then
Atlanta
it's like
Drake.
Atlanta Drake, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta,
Drake.
Vegas Drake. Like, you know, he from his dad from Memphis, so he
Drake.
like, Drake got hella ways. Yeah. But that's who he is, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We accept Drake for that. Like, what other artists would we accept doing some shit like that? But,
you know, I think, though, he experiments. And he kind of does it well. He experiments with different kind of music.
He's true to himself.
And he just does it well.
He'll drop, like...
But people call him culture vulture for that. But, I mean, he just...
that's the thing. Like, it's iffy because you could say Drake is a culture vulture... And as much as I want to hop on that bandwagon, because you know Drake is Scorpio and I can't stand them niggas.
But I mean, he's evolved as an artist.
I don't see him as a culture vulture.
I kind of don't.
I don't. I see him as a nigga who is just who the fuck he is. Yeah. He likes, you know, the nigga is Canadian now.
He just likes different styles.
The nigga's Canadian,
and he wants to dibble dabble.
If you know anything about the Toronto culture, a lot of West Indian people migrated to Canada. That's why you have people like Party Next Door, who's Jamaican, but he's also Canadian. Yep. And so that cult, Caravana is held there every year. That culture's really big.
Weekend is like, I think, Ethiopian or something like that?
He's West Indian somehow, probably. But anyway, that culture's big up there. So if you grew up in Toronto, you're going to be exposed to the Caribbean culture, whether you're Caribbean or not. That's why one day Drake want to be Jamaican and he signed a Jamaican artist, and the next day he mad Canadian.
I mean, it's just the fact that, like, people don't want to see an artist evolve. Like, as much as I don't...
I think he's also inspired.
Exactly.
He's inspired.
As much as people don't like Kanye's new stuff, which I'm not really feeling, you got to respect the artist trying to evolve and do other things. Like, that's what creativity is.
Here's the thing. When Drake comes out with an album, we know to expect that we might get a different Drake on every album. Like, we just expect that, true. Right?
Like, I'm expecting British Drake on this next album.
But here's the thing. In 2012, we might get Canadian Drake. But in 2014, you might get Jamaican Drake, right? We get it. But Drake is not going to come out and be like, listen, I'm a waste man's for life. I'm not dropping no more this, no more that.
No.
That's the shit Kanye's on. Kanye on some shit like, I'm a Jesus lover. I will no longer be drunk. Like, I get listen.
No more registration for
I get if you're inspired.
No more graduation.
And you now found Christ in your 30s, and you want to just be a Christ follower, and you want to go and you want to preach at churches and shit. I get it, but you can't expect niggas to accept that. You can't go. You can't go from what you've been doing and hit us with this shit overnight, and then tell us this is who you are now. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? I get that you want us to accept.
On some level, you gotta respect it.
It don't feel genuine, though. It does not feel like it's coming from a genuine
place. The only reason I say it's genuine with Kanye, I think, because he's been talking about God.
Because he's crazy.
No, he's been talking about God. He's been talking about God.
He has been talking about God.
So I can see now that it's like, okay, maybe.
He has been talking about God, but again, it does not seem genuine. It seems very in his head.
You know what I think?
I hate to say that.
I think Kanye's been in the industry so long, he's seen so many things and stuff. He's just like, you know what? I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do now. Like, I don't care what nobody got to say.
Definitely. I get that vibe 100%.
Yeah. So,
but
I can respect
I feel like the way he's going about it is not cool. Like, when I just seen this video where he's talking about getting offended with people calling him secular. Yeah. Like, nigga, you've been a hip hop artist for the past, like, over the decade now.
On some level, it seems like he's pandering. Like, he's just trying to do what he feels like.
What are we to expect from Kanye 5 years from now? What are we gonna exactly? We don't know. But I bet you we know what to expect from Drake 5 years from now.
But we gonna get a little bit.
Whether Drake, because Drake is the type that'll hit us with some retirement shit. I feel it. But here's the thing: even if Drake was to retire
Drake
or not,
he was gonna retire at 30, but he didn't.
Right. But here's the thing: even if whatever Drake is gonna do in the future, we know what to expect. We know we're gonna get some fire, consistent music. We're gonna get features. We're gonna get Jamaican Afro beats. We know what to expect from Drake. Mm-hmm. I can truly sit here and say, I have no clue what to expect from Kanye. I am lost as hell.
But you know what? You know what
is he going to be a preacher? Will he have his own church?
He could be like
in his house. I can see Kanye opening. I can see Kanye turning his house into a museum and charging niggas to come learn the history of Kanye.
Right, shut up! You just gave this man a multi-million-dollar idea.
I just spit some free game on it. I can see Kanye turning his home into a museum and calling it the history of Kanye and charging you niggas to go walk through his house.
I feel bad for Kim.
I really feel that.
I feel bad for Kim though, because she's like shackled to this.
Oh, if we're speaking facts, they're gonna get divorced.
If he do that,
I'm not wishing it on them, but they're gonna get divorced.
I mean,
she's gonna divorce him. Either she's gonna divorce him or he's gonna divorce her because he's gonna feel like she's not on his side.
Crazy.
They got 4 kids, and she a Kardashian. And Yeezy.
Bruh.
Yo.
Bruh, he started Yeezy while they were, bruh.
Yo.
Bruh, that child
son.
The alimony gonna be crazy.
She gonna be making more than him.
Bruh, yeah.
And then she already got her own empire with the Kardashians. Yo.
Bruh, he gonna be crawling back to Jay-Z. Can we please make
Watch the Throne 2? Please. I'm coming back to my roots.
Right. I don't want to be crazy no more.
Nah,
nigga gonna throw up a MAGA hat.
He gonna date a black girl. Like, right. Nah, I really don't know what to expect.
He gonna start dating SZA and he gonna get back to his roots.
He gonna get back with Amber Rose. Like, I don't know what to expect from Ye 5 years from now. I really could see, all jokes aside though, I can really see Kanye opening a museum in his house.
I can see that.
And I can see people traveling from all over the world to walk through his house.
I can see that.
And like worship him.
That's crazy because that's not even far-fetched.
It's not. We're talking about Kanye. If we were talking about somebody else, that's some far-fetched shit.
But,
we're talking about Kanye. I can see
that can happen.
A church?
At minimum.
A church?
At minimum, him having Sunday service in his backyard.
Writing his own Bible.
Yo! The book of Ye.
Before his mom and after his mom.
Right. Damn.
Real shit? I can see that shit. I'm telling you.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yo, and selling that shit on eBay and Amazon.
Wow. $19.99. It come with some holy water? Do it come with some...
Blessed by Joel Osteen.
Blessed by the ordained.
Now him and Joel Osteen gonna drop an album.
I think so.
Watch the Throne. Watch the Jesus Throne.
Watch the Jesus Throne. There's only one God.
There's only one God.
Yes.
I can see it.
I can see that too.
Oh God, this is horrible. The predictions that I have for Kanye in the next decade are not looking
Kanye, Joel Osteen, Paul McCartney, and then like somebody else.
Kurt Franklin. Yolanda Adams.
You gotta put Chance on there. Oh God. We had a dream.
Travis Scott definitely on there for sure.
Yeah. How Common just come in over real quick.
John Legend.
Bruh. And you know what? It's not.
John Legend.
Bruh. It ain't gonna be a track without no Kid Cudi hums. You gotta get the Cudi hums on there.
I see it.
I'm telling you.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yo, that's mad scary. Son.
I listen to that song though. I would bump it.
I did listen to what is the album he dropped? Jesus is King.
Yeah.
The day it came out, because I was in here cooking, I said I'm gonna give Kanye a chance because I told y'all I've never listened to Yeezus before. Yeah. I did not want to listen to. I've never listened to Yeezus. So when this Jesus is King dropped, I said I'm gonna give it a chance. I listened to it, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't horrible.
It wasn't horrible.
It wasn't horrible.
It's just not what I.
I don't know what it was, but I don't know what you call it, but it wasn't horrible.
I didn't come here for that.
It wasn't gospel. It was just Kanye's just speaking what he believes to be his truth.
Yeah, it was Kanye putting himself above whatever and being.
The thing about Kanye is when he realizes some shit, he expects everybody to realize it. Like when he decided he wanted to support Trump, he thought that all black people was gonna start supporting Trump.
We're not.
And we're not with you on that.
We're not.
When he found Jesus, he brought out this Jesus is King album and started a Sunday Soul session and was like pushing us.
My thing is, can we get a real album cover? Like, what is this that you made in Microsoft Print, like Microsoft Paint? Like, come on, bro. Can we just get a real thing?
Can we get a real album?
Can we get a real album too?
Can we get a Watch the Throne too?
Please.
I'm here for that.
Bro,
okay.
I will mediate a meeting between you and Jay-Z if I have to.
I mean, they was both at a Diddy party.
looking crazy. Both of them looking upside the wall.
But they only showed that one picture because there was
Both
another picture when they was dapping each other up, smiling and shit.
But did you see the meme? It was like, "Oh, that's why you asked who all gonna be there when you get invited."
Absolutely.
When you get invited. Somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you don't know.
I don't know where they're at. I think they talk. I do think they communicate.
They probably cool.
They probably
like Beyonce probably like, "Oh, leave that nigga alone."
Oh, Beyonce definitely not fucking with Kim K. Ain't no Kikiing with that bitch. Like it ain't none of that. No. But Kanye and the brotherhood is different. They were brothers, before. So I think they talk, but that's about it. I don't see nothing else.
I can't see Watch the Throne coming
no
anytime soon.
Nah.
Because what Kanye gonna get in there and talk about? Jesus? What? I can't see it.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Hov gonna be in there talking about taxes and credit and going home to your wife at the end of the day, and Ye gonna be talking about God. I can't see him being
some wild shit.
The same. So yeah, I don't know. But what was the original topic we were talking about?
Just the same music shit. I don't know. We was talking about. It started as the most controversial artist of the decade.
Oh yeah.
And then it went to actors. I don't know how we got back on Ye, but
I don't know.
Ye is controversial. If we got back to him,
right?
You got to give Taylor Swift her props too, though. She's not hip hop. We usually talk about hip hop on the show.
She's controversial,
but she is very controversial. But I'm saying, as a top decade artist, I think she's up there. Don't discredit Taylor.
You're right.
She is up there.
She's up there.
Now, our people might not listen to her like that, but I'm a big Taylor Swift fan.
I would put her top 5, honestly.
I love Taylor Swift. She's controversial
but she makes slaps. Let's be real about it. She got slaps.
Taylor Swift got songs for days. Okay, if you don't listen to Taylor Swift,
you know what?
She ain't your cup of tea. Cool, but you gotta put some respect on her name.
You probably gonna tell me I'm wrong. I would put The Weeknd in my top of the decade. I would, honestly.
Really?
My top 5.
You know what's crazy? I was listening to The Weeknd heavy yesterday, a couple tracks, because I actually like him. I do too. Often is one of my favorite songs by The Weeknd, by the way. But anyway,
have you heard Wicked Games?
Of course,
bruh.
Of course, he was in his bag when he did that. But here's the thing: I don't know. He's not a top decade artist for me.
Really?
But what I was gonna say was The Weeknd.
He has no misses. None.
The Weeknd.
No misses.
He be sounding like Michael Jackson sometimes, and I love that shit.
Have you heard his version of Dirty Diana?
He got a version of Dirty Diana?
Look, when I tell you it's better than Mike's,
nah, sit down.
It's better than
Relax.
Mike's.
You're not about to disrespect the king of pop.
I'm not. Okay, I won't say it's better, but I enjoy his version. I can feel it more. I can feel his version more.
I feel it coming.
Right?
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
I can feel it.
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah, I listened to that song in the shower, but I was crying.
Stop.
I was, I almost fell because I was getting it.
What you mean, any plans? So you could tag along? No.
Oh, wow.
Anyway.
But yeah, so I'll put The Weeknd up there.
I don't know. Who else? Kendrick.
I mean, that's by default. That's by default.
It ain't by default. It's because the nigga talented.
But I'm saying that's why he's by default. I mean, you gotta put him up there. You got to.
We got to talk about Kendrick just as much as we talk about Cole, because everybody like to compare them. They're completely different.
Completely different.
But Kendrick is a creative ass nigga.
I know you're gonna tell me. I know you're gonna tell me I'm wrong. I don't even care because it's my feelings. Schoolboy Q is in my top 10 of the decade.
I like Schoolboy Q a lot. I really do.
I love Q.
I like him, but he's not my top artist.
I can see that.
But I really do like him.
I can see that.
You know who I was?
I like him as a person. You know what I mean? Like when I see his videos and stuff. Huh?
He a dick.
Okay.
What is he, a Scorpio?
Oh, here we go.
You know, I can't stand it. He a dick. Anyway.
I love you.
You know who has like, okay, I was watching this video yesterday and it was about Travis Scott's live performances. Mm-hmm. Yo, Travis Scott live performances be wild, son. Like them concerts be wild. And then I had to think back to when I seen Travis Scott in concert, which I wasn't excited. I didn't care to see him. Mm-hmm. He opened for Kendrick. It was on the Damn tour. Mm-hmm. And Travis Scott, like, the crowd was going crazy for him. Like, the people was going nuts. Mm-hmm. And I was just watching, like, at that time I had only knew like 3 or 4 of the songs he performed. Yeah. And the nigga he was strapped to like these wings and like phoenix wings, and he was like floating on. He never stood on the stage. He was floating the whole time. He's rapping. And the crowd is like, it's white people going crazy.
Really?
Yo, he has such a cult following, and I don't understand why.
You know, that's how when I went to see I forgot what the name Wiz's last tour was. It was him,
Snoop,
Chevy Woods.
Oh, okay.
And it was like but Playboy Cardi was there. Like it was Moneybagg Yo was there. So Moneybagg came out. It was it was cool. You know, Chevy Woods did his thing or whatever. I forgot who other nigga was. But when Playboy Cardi came out, like them kids was wild. Like they rushed from the back of the
You know
thing.
what? I do like
They was running past security.
I do like Playboy Cardi.
I like that.
What is that song? What's that song with Nicki Minaj? Is that Playboy Cardi? With Nicki Minaj?
I don't know. They got a song together? But yeah.
I could be tripping.
You could
Let me
be.
see.
But yeah, them kids was bum rushing
Playboy
security
Cardi featuring Nicki Minaj.
Uh-oh. What?
Don't.
I ain't doing that.
I could be. Maybe it's not Playboy Cardi, but I thought it was. It's some song that get the booty bouncing every time. Poke it out. Poke it out.
I haven't heard Poke It Out.
You heard Poke It Out.
Have I?
That's my song.
It's gonna take a long time to play.
Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna tell you this again. Stop disrespecting my Wi-Fi. Stop disrespecting my.
Nicole, you have no Wi-Fi, so how can I? Never mind. I'm not. Okay.
Stop disrespecting my shit. Yo, Poke It Out is my shit. When that song play,
I'll listen to it when I go home. What? Are you gonna play it?
Hey. Poke it out. 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 This shit get me on the dance floor every time.
I like this one.
This shit get the booty bouncing.
Bouncing? Nigga cheeks clap.
Check it out. Check it out. Hey. Okay.
Like
you never heard this song before?
I haven't heard that one.
You wildin'. That's my song. I do like Playboy. But you know, it's like them young niggas with a hella energy always got big fans.
True.
Yeah, like
True.
I don't know. It's weird. Like who else had a like them XXX had a big cult following.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD had a cult following. Lil Uzi Vert.
Cudi. Yep.
I don't know. Like Lil Pump get the crowd going.
You do.
I don't know what they like about these niggas, but
I don't know, but they love it. They eat it up.
I don't know.
They eat it up.
What I'm looking forward to in the next decade, though, which I know we'll get for sure, is some good music. I don't know who it's gonna come from. Mm-hmm. We got some heavy hitters in the game. Like we got certain people that we have higher expectations from. Like okay, next year in general, 2020. I would like to see an album from Rihanna.
Don't hold your breath.
Because we're gonna die. Yeah. I would like to see something from Big Sean. Okay. I'm expecting something from Drake. I'm expecting something from Cole.
SZA.
I would like to see something from SZA. I would like to see something from Kendrick because we haven't gotten an album since Damn. I would like to see something from Wiz. I would like to see something.
But you know what? It's about every so often in hip hop, it just lines up perfectly where like all the biggest artists
come out
the same year. I think we're due for that. 'Cause I think it happened in 2016, but I think we're due for that.
But you know what? This year was actually a pretty good year for albums. It was decent.
Who dropped?
I'm trying to think because I wrote a list.
I hate it because it's like
Travis didn't. Did Travis drop this year?
Travis dropped Astro World.
Okay, Travis dropped this year. I wasn't a fan of Nicki Minaj album.
I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj anything.
Did J. Cole drop this year? No. Well, Dreamville dropped this year, but J. Cole didn't drop this year.
That was recent. Ariana dropped.
Why can't I think of all the albums that dropped this year? Beyonce and Jay, did that drop last year or this year?
I feel like that dropped last year. The Carter album.
I think that was last year. Damn.
What?
I had a list of people that dropped this year, and I can't remember who was on it, but I do remember saying I put Rihanna with a question mark, like needs to drop by the end of the year.
Not gonna happen.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Damn, I can't.
think
Ye dropped this year.
He could have kept that album.
He could have. He could have kept. He could have kept.
Put that in the archives.
This was a good year for Dreamville. Just sidetrack. I know we always talk about Cole and Dream, but this was a good year for Dreamville. Yeah. I think
it was a good year for Power too.
That shit come back in like 6 days, fam. Ooh, you know we're gonna be back with our shits, but we ain't gonna be doing no episodes for a while. No. But when we come back, it's on and crack a lap.
Yep. You know, we should probably just like, nah, I don't know. We'll come back when we come. We'll come back when we come back. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll be back.
We'll announce when we about to come back though.
Yeah, you know.
We'll let niggas know.
Yeah, you know, we probably gonna have some merchandise. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
When we off.
World tour.
Yeah, we gonna do our thing.
Little Joe Buddy
vibes.
vibes.
Tell him I said his shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we need some.
Bro, we gotta get it. You know, we're gonna get a shirt with all our best quotes on the shirt. We doing that. We're doing that.
I want that yet.
Making it clap.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah, we don't have our merchandise for y'all. You know, we doing big things. Nicole doing her own podcast.
I'm thinking about y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I'm thinking about doing a podcast about astrology, zodiac, stuff like that. I want to. DJ gotta help me because I don't know any of like the shit to get it started.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna make your account tonight. I'm gonna do it tonight.
On what?
On Anchor, because it's free.
What's Anchor? Is that when you record the podcast on your phone?
You can, but that's what I put. All our podcasts are on Anchor.
But we just record it on the laptop.
Yeah, and then you know.
Okay.
You get you a little intro. You already got the mic.
I do need an intro. I would hit up Fred, but it's probably gonna take him a while.
You know, 7 to 10 business days.
I think I just want some music, and I want like, I don't know. I don't want like. I think I'm gonna do my own intro. I want some music.
Do your intro.
Yeah. So I want, my vision is for it to be like because y'all know I'm very much into zodiacs and astrology. Yes. And I just want to just talk shit about the different signs and talk about experiences and observations, have guests. Just, I don't know. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't want it to be where I'm giving you your fucking horoscope. None of that.
It's just your opinion.
No, just opinion, real laid back, real funny, nothing too serious. I'm with the shits. When I do my Cancer episode, I'ma holler at you.
I mean, let me be a guest. You know I'm toxic.
Cancer.
You know I love being toxic. Look, I be driving you crazy.
We're not doing a Scorpio episode.
Yes, we are.
They're getting cut completely out of the They will not be a part of the Zodiac Nation.
Yes, you have to.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna look out for that in 2020 though.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm excited.
You gonna come on my other podcast?
What you talking about there?
Herbie Saves the World. You know, I be giving advice, helping niggas with their life.
I mean, if you want me to be a guest, I'm sure I can get your ratings up.
Wow.
I mean, if you need a little, assistance.
Bro, my ratings don't look. I'm telling you, I read up on the contract. I got the paddock.
So DJ hit me up, say he got a plug on a paddock last night.
I got a plug on a paddock. Okay.
That's why you got the paddock, because you got the plug on the paddock.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so we looking forward to next year, bringing in a new decade, and I cannot wait. I feel like next year we're gonna get surprised musically. I cannot wait. I feel like people are gonna drop like some low key projects. I don't think it's gonna be like this year. We knew what we were getting, kinda. I think next year is gonna be a lot of people like just dropping some real low key.
I hope so.
Because even J. Cole with the what is it? The cut off. The fall off. I don't know if that's gonna be an album or a mixtape.
What if it was his last album? Like, what if it was just and he just was.
Do you know I would die? Do you know I would like my soul would leave my body?
The fall off and he's done. Because his first.
Because Cole is like that.
His first thing was the come up.
Like, Cole is like that.
Yeah.
But I don't see it. The way Dreamville's headed, and with him doing Dreamville Fest every year, I just want to say this before we end the cast. I just want to say, I don't want J. Cole to turn into one of them old wise niggas that just that just pop up every 5 years with
Jay-Z.
advice.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I don't want Cole to turn into a mini Jay-Z. Yeah. Like, he come to the Dreamville Fest every year, and he don't even perform no more. He just pull up on the young niggas. Chilling. I don't want that for Cole. I need Cole to spit until the day he died.
True.
I need Cole to be out here like,
and then when Cole
checking niggas like Lil Pump for life.
After he dies, I want all his unreleased music to be released. Release it. Give me all of it.
Drop it.
All right, drop it.
Listen, I got J. Cole like lyrics and shit tatted on my body. I'm ride or die for that nigga.
I firmly believe J. Cole's I know you're gonna say I'm crazy, but I firmly believe his unreleased music is better than Drake's unreleased music.
What unreleased music?
You know, artists when they make an album, they make like 200 songs or something. So I believe his unreleased stuff.
But what unreleased stuff you talking about though?
His vault. Every artist got a vault.
But we don't know what's in it though.
But I'm sure it's fire. I know it's fire.
Oh, you're saying like you think you're assuming.
I'm assuming his unreleased, all his everything in his vault is better than probably Drake's. I'm pretty sure. Because Drake got more room for error. You know what I mean? Cole don't really have no room for error. Like I
think Cole still got shit to prove.
I think so.
But I think he's not trying to do that. Like, I don't think he's rapping to do that.
I don't think he's as hungry. Because remember, he used to rap like he still was paying student loans. He don't do that no more. Like, he's evolved.
He don't, but he still got them bars, though. When you listen to certain Cole songs, it's certain songs, and you be like, Cole still got them bars. Yeah. Like, when I heard, what was it? That freestyle he did over the Nas beat.
You talking about, Everybody Dies?
Not Everybody Dies. Over the Nas beat. Oh, fuck. What is that shit?
I can't
and he was just rapping, oh fuck, I forgot what it's called. But he was spitting crack. It was like a freestyle. And it was like, my mind stays like he was, what was the name of that song? Hide and Average. What was the name of that shit?
Oh, okay, I know what
fuck. I love, I was like, he still got the bars.
You do.
And there's certain songs where he be on other niggas' songs and he be throwing them bars out. I be like,
that's why.
Oh, stop.
When I heard what was that song? He got a song with Boss, and I was like, bro, I would stop putting that nigga on song.
Night Job.
It might be Night Job.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Yo, when he was on there with when he was on the shit with JID. When you told me about it, you texted me when it dropped.
Yeah, I did.
Get off my dick. Yo, they both smashed. First of all, JID smashed and Cole smashed.
Yeah, because Cole, that's not his flow. And like, he just...
Nah, but the thing, Cole can rap fast though.
He can. He did it perfectly.
Like, Cole can rap slow, but then when the beat pick up, Cole know how to rap fast. Like, Cole not a nigga that can't keep up with niggas.
But he got unlimited flows.
Thank you. Yo, that's why Cole is the GOAT, man. He the fucking GOAT.
He got unlimited flows. Like, which one you want?
I might just have to do a J. Cole podcast. That shit gonna be so corny. My fan base is gonna be like 3. What the fuck?
You talking about J. Cole every
episode? I'm gonna have like 3 views like 3 ride or die Cole fans waiting for that episode every week, just itching. Week. Nah, but anyway, we're gonna stop talking about Cole one day. But yeah,
like we're gonna stop talking about Power. One day.
We're gonna be back next year, bigger and better. I can't wait. We got some shit to work on with the cast.
Booming out the gate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But we looking forward to it, y'all. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Y'all be safe.
Y'all be safe too.
Practice safe sex.
Don't practice safe sex.
Please.
Hit it raw.
Nah.
Go in it raw.
Listen, practice safe sex.
If it's your girl, go in it raw. But if it's not, go in it raw.
Even if it's your girl, don't go in there raw.
Go in there raw.
Practice safe sex.
Raw dog. We raw dogging everything 2020.
2020. Raw dogging all 2020?
All 2020.
Absolutely
raw
not.
Everything.
And I'm gonna be on the cast by myself because DJ gonna be dead. I'm gonna have to play this clip in memoriam. Like I can do a title in memoriam of DJ. Here goes your DJ. We raw dogging all 2020.
That's the last thing we heard from him. No, wrap it up all 2020, y'all.
DJ gonna be dead as fuck.
Yo, look at disintegrated. What else did he get? He disintegrated.
That nigga burned himself to death. Nah, dead ass though. Wrap it up. Do not listen to this clown.
Nah, wrap it up.
Because he gonna be dead as fuck.
Wrap it up 2020, y'all.
Dead ass. I know.
Pay your child support 2020.
I know them condoms don't feel the same.
They don't
I
feel
know
the
it don't
same.
hit the same, but wrap it up. Please, until
Please.
you can fully be with somebody and y'all get tested regularly and y'all, committed and y'all got multiple partners, just wrap it up. If you can't do that, then you ain't
Cause look, let me tell you that them diseases ain't nothing to play with. Ain't nothing to play with, y'all.
Yeah.
If you ain't learned nothing else from this whole year of us podcasting, learn that 1, J. Cole is the GOAT. And 2, wrap it up.
And that's all we got for y'all. Happy fucking New Year. See y'all in 2020.
We out.